Howdy, howdy. This is Yusuf G. This video is for Concrete Plus Contractors INC. I just wanted to show you a couple things. So it looks like you service like all these different states. That you're chasing the money. Money's in all these different states. Well, I have a couple tips. All right. Tip number one: if someone is looking for a service product that you offer, they're gonna do one of two things. If I need a foot doctor or if I need a contractor, I'm either gonna ask someone I know, hey, do you know where I can find this or that, right? And when they do that, that's how you get the word of mouth. Other than that, people go online, they get on the internet, they get on their phone, and they search for what they're looking for. Someone to fix their driveway, someone to, do these concrete patios or whatever, walkways, stuff like that. Whatever they're looking for, they're going to search for it. Someone to do it, right? And when they do that, they're going to get local results. So like concrete contractor, or I could say like a driveway concrete. Like driveway concrete contractors. Those are searches that people look for. They're looking for a specific service, right? The search results are going to give them local people who do these jobs. And the thing is, these top map listings right here, these 1, 2, and 3, this guy's paying for this spot. But these top 3 results get 70%, 70%, 70% of the traffic. Okay? For a phone-driven business like you and myself, someone calls, we go out there and do this job. 70% of the traffic. That's what we get. Does this make sense? So whenever you're serving all these other um, cities and states, but you don't have any map listings there, it's not in the benefit. You're not benefiting from not having one. So if you want to do work here in Dallas or in Fort Worth, it's just my you know professional recommendation that you set up a GMB, right, in Dallas and in Fort Worth. That way, local people searching here are gonna find you and gonna call you. I'm not saying you're gonna end up here. It takes work to end up here on the top. It takes work to end up on the front page. This is a very valuable piece of real estate. This front page. That's why people are paying. See these ads? Says ads, says ads. People are paying to be on this front page because they know the value of being on this front page. But still, setting up a map listing is going to put you in at least put your foot in the door, right? So if they don't like these guys, they're going to click on view all, and then they might scroll, but they're probably going to call the person with the best reviews. That's just how that works, right? And the same thing for these other cities. So if you're doing work in all these other cities, if you're in OKC, just set one up over here in OKC as well. Okay, that plus having a website is definitely going to help, like all these different services. So looks like you're doing fencing. You're doing fencing as well. So you want to talk about the different? There's fencing is so many types of different fences, like so many different types. There's at least 10 different types of fencing. Metal fences, you got the boards that go sideways, and the different types of wood. Then you got your concrete stuff, and there's all kinds of different concrete, right? You got your residential, and you got your foundation concrete, driveway concrete. So a site would definitely help, right? These are just a couple things. So building that site and setting up these map listings in the cities that you want active callers from. All right. So one thing that I do, I'm trying to keep this short, so I'm keeping it under 5 minutes. We're at 4:20. One thing that I do that I help local contractors do is advertise. So most people already have a website. Okay, sometimes they're on page one, sometimes they're not on page one. I can build another one with the same services that they offer. And now, if they get called, don't get called, well, someone's going to call the website that I build and I rank. So if I build a website, it's going to end up in one of these spots in here and down here. So now they're not only generating calls from their own online, website, they're getting calls from the one that I built as well. And we can do that in any other city, any state, right? Dominate. What we help people do is dominate as much space on this first page as possible, so they have no choice but to call us. So before I end this, what you want to do is you want to go to, just type in GMB, GMB, Google My Business. G as in Gomer, My Business, right? And then it's going to say Google My Business, drive customers to engagement. Click on that. You're going to sign in, choose a designated email that you want to sign in with, and then you're going to fill out all the questions. Like you're going to put your business name, the areas you serve. I would highly recommend, if you do this, keep it local. Don't say you serve, like if you set one up in Dallas, don't say you serve, the whole United States. You know what I mean? Because there's a million concrete contractors in the United States. Like keep it local. Keep it local. So say you serve a city, and then just say you serve like that county, and then maybe the city surrounding cities. Like try to keep it as local as possible. Okay. And then they're gonna send you a postcard, and you're gonna verify. You're gonna, you know what I mean? Like a postcard's gonna have like a verification code that you put in here, stuff like that. Like right here. Click on like verify now, and then there'd be a part where you can put in that postcard. This one is phone verification, so it's just different. But most of the time, they're gonna make you put that code in. Okay, so thanks for watching.